Good morning. It's time for a high five, and I hope you had a great Christmas. We're down here in Florida, and we're having a warm Christmas. But it seems like there's been good weather throughout the nation. Even Minnesota has been in the 40s, so that's exciting that people can get out and enjoy their family and enjoy being together. And I want to talk about the solar eclipse of last night. You may have missed it because we don't see it here unless you're in Arabia or United Arab Emirates had it, Oman. And so they had the total solar eclipse. But it's not that it totally covered the sun. The moon totally covered the sun. The moon, can go closer to Earth, and that would be a supermoon, or it can go farther from Earth and then it looks smaller. And so this moon went in front, it was smaller, it's called the annual, and it was smaller and went in front of the sun. And what happened is it looked like a ring of fire around the moon there. And I saw pictures of it. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Even it was a little bit cloudy where they took it, and it was still beautiful. And so that was the last solar eclipse of 2019. Now, a solar eclipse, they say it lasted 3 hours, but it really didn't last 3 hours. It started to come over the moon and then leaving the moon, but the totality over the moon of the moon over the sun was only like 3 minutes. It's not a very long. And so when they say that there was a solar eclipse when Jesus hung on the cross, that is not true, because a solar eclipse does not last more than a couple minutes. And when the moon was, or sun was dark, when Jesus was hanging on the cross, that was 3 hours. That wasn't a couple of minutes. And so there's a couple solar eclipses we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching in 2020, in December 14th of next year. It's going to cover, it's going to be the totality over Chile and Argentina. Now, those areas have been known for revival. So it's going to be fun to see what happens in those countries. Now, the Great American Eclipse. Now, remember in 2017, the eclipse started on the West Coast and then ended in South Carolina, and it covered 7 cities of Salem, and that was exciting. Now, there's going to be another one in 2024 that's going to come from Mexico and go up into Canada. And that's going to, so it's going to be putting an X over the United States. And that's on April 8th of 2024. But Texas actually is going to be underneath that one, but they're going to actually be underneath another one on 10/14/23. So on 2024 and 2023, Texas is going to be having solar eclipses. So that's something kind of exciting to know about. Another thing that's happening in the news is Benjamin Netanyahu. The Likud party, he's under the Likud party. It's like a Democrat party, a Republican party. He's a conservative party. And they are voting today for the fate of Benjamin Netanyahu. And so keep him in your prayers. Yesterday, Benjamin Netanyahu was campaigning in Ashkelon, which is right on the other side of the Gaza border. And Gaza, the Hamas in Gaza shot a rocket, and so they whisked him off the stage into a bomb shelter. That'll be pretty unnerving, but that is what the people in Gaza, or in Ashkelon and that area, they're used to having the bomb shelter. They have 15 seconds to get to the bomb shelter. That's not very long if you're in the shower or something. And so these babies are picked up out of their beds constantly and taken to the bomb shelter. But the Iron Dome did stop that one. It intercepted that one. Israel has they've been shooting from Gaza. They've been shooting balloons, fire balloons, and kites that have been burning whole fields and forests over in Israel. And now Israel has a new light force. It's kind of sounds like Star Wars, doesn't it? They have it's called a light blade laser system, and that's going to be stopping any of those things that come onto the area. So we're living in exciting times, and things happening on heaven, things happening on earth. But let me tell you, Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and you can keep your eyes on him and be safe. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.